I'm doing like a million things once I get home, and it's just like it never fails. Hey guys, welcome to a vlog. It's day 2 of VLOGMAS, so it's day 2. It's day 2. It is Sunday. I'm getting dressed real quick. Oh, I got some of this. I did not know I had this. I did not know I had this. Girl, you don't be doing your makeup. It's day 2 of VLOGMAS, and I am getting ready to go to church. My husband and I were invited to go to church, and it's so funny because we were talking about it. We were like, we want to find a church out here. I've had my experiences with going to churches out here. It was just hit or miss, man. It was just hit or miss. So I kind of like left it alone. But lately I've been thinking about like finding a church. Well, I've been thinking about finding a church for a while out here. I don't know, it's just so hard. I just have to like go to a church that speaks to me, that I'm comfortable with, that my husband and I both like. You guys know I didn't grow up in a church. I grew up in a Kingdom Hall because my mom was Jehovah's Witness for a while. And then ever since then, I did have my own journeys of going to church back home. But then when I moved, like I said, I could not find like a decent church that I like out here in Atlanta. But today we have been invited to a church. It's perfect timing though, because I had this outfit and I'm like, I don't know where or when I'm gonna wear this outfit, and then voila. And it was kind of just random because my husband was like, oh, my cousin invited us to church, we have to go in an hour. I was like, let me get up. And I was so tired. I'm still so tired from yesterday's activities. What is my hair doing? I'm still so tired from yesterday's activities, so I'm just trying to pull it together. It's gloomy out, it's rainy, it's cold. I don't know, like I said, what shoes I'm gonna wear. These pants are kind of long, but I might just have to throw on my flats because I don't know what else I'm wearing. My makeup is gonna be really simple. Really simple. I'm not even doing much to it. Macy's still sleeping. Can y'all even see me? I feel like it's bright. Macy's still sleeping though. Going in with my mirror. She always saves the day, honestly. This concealer, she always saves the day. I kind of like put this all over because it's like a little stick, you know? Get my brush with my Mario Badescu, and I'm going to pat everything in. I didn't like put concealer on my brows. Should I put concealer on my brows? What time is it? Oh, I have time. Let me conceal my brows real quick because I do have time. I still use LA Pro Girl. Child, listen. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby, don't fix it. But I need to conceal my brows. I need those clips. I should have brought them up here. Because I just feel like I just did my hair. I need those clips. This has becoming my go-to makeup. It's like 5 products? Not even. Brow, concealer, powder. Yeah, it's like 5 products, 4 or 5 products that I use. I feel better when the eyebrows are concealed. I need to wax my eyebrows, actually. They need to be waxed because they look a mess. But we not gonna pay attention to that right now. We're just gonna do, cover it up, act like it doesn't exist. I definitely need to wipe this makeup off the back of my hand and not forget that it's there. But I can't believe it's Sunday already. It's back to school tomorrow. That'll be a little bit of a relief for the kids to go back to school. I have glitter in my hair. I have no idea where it came from, but I think it was when we were at the parade, obviously, but I don't know who was like, I think it was when we were underneath the snow, the fake snow. I think it also had glitter in it or something. Now I can continue to blend because I was not blending out everything. Okay, just a little bit of powder. Just a little bit of powder. Going in with my Fenty just a little bit because it's kind of not my shade. I feel like, I don't know. I'm gonna go around the powder that I just put, because I feel like the powder isn't like my full shade. I feel like it is and I feel like it isn't. If that makes sense. It just, I don't know. I don't do my makeup enough to have makeup that looks like or matches my skin. Okay, that's fine. I'm not doing any more. I've used this to the bone. Coco Naughty from Fenty. Ciao. Use it to the bone. So I am going to take my camera with me. I don't know if I'm going to film. Well, I don't know. It's just so weird, but then this is like my life. I feel like I'm filming my life. I'm not gonna like film the whole church service or whatever, but I'm definitely going to film some of it for you guys because this is Vlogmas, this is Britmas, and this is what we're doing. Hopefully I have a good word because honestly, y'all know I be real with y'all. Things have just been, well, things are not like, we're in a weird spot. Like, I feel like we're in a weird spot. I feel like things are gonna happen and things are just gonna work out. I do have faith that they're gonna work out, but we're just not there to where we want to be, I guess. Like, we're not doing bad as far as like, I'm not even talking about in our marriage or anything or whatever. As a couple, we're just, certain things we just want to see happen, and it's just like with our businesses and stuff, but it's just like, dang, what is going on? You know what I mean? Like, you're not in a bad situation, but like when you try to like evolve and you're trying to like get things going and like have this business plan, but you keep getting knocked down, that's how it is. That's how currently the situation. I just don't understand. I have been doing a lot of praying, a lot of talking to God, a lot just sitting in my thoughts, and child, I need to take this makeup off. I need to leave in 10 minutes. This is the e.l.f. brow gel. I always use this brow gel. I've used so many brow gels and this is my favorite. Dang, it's messed up, but I'll fix it in a little bit. Last thing I need to do is put on my Merit. This is the Bounce highlighter balm. I like it because it's subtle. And then I like press it in with my foundation brush. So it's nice and like really subtle. It's not like, oh my gosh, in your face highlighter. It's very subtle. Last but not least, I have been loving wearing just mascara lately. This is waterproof, so at nighttime it is a little to get off. I'm starting to use my oil cleanser, so it kind of helps, but yeah. I have been obsessed with just wearing like mascara. Even though I don't have the longest lashes, I don't even care. I still wear it. Okay. All right, this is the final look, y'all. This is the outfit. Y'all can't tell. I have like my boots. Let me put it down here. I have these boots. This 2-piece from Amazon. I'll link it. This coat is from Shein. My Teddy Blake bag. Basic makeup, earrings is from Aldo. So this is the church outfit. So I will see you guys in the car. Destination will be on the left. I'm glad I brought my jacket. See, today it was cold. Yesterday it was cold. I don't have my Bible. That's, oh yeah, okay. It's cold. Okay, let's get the key. Okay, let's go out.
So right now, God is in heaven, and God says, let me see who's going to worship me on a full stomach. Let me see who's going to worship me and you unemployed. Let me see who's going to worship me and you don't know where your next paycheck coming from. Let me see who's going to worship me and you got problems in your family. Let me see who's going to worship me and you broke, busted, and disgusted. Let me see who's going to worship me and there's trouble in your. He desires to be worshiped. He desires to be worshiped. Now look at the second passage. Look at the second passage, Ms. Goldie. It's Exodus chapter 7, verse 16. In Exodus chapter 7, verse 16, God tells Moses to go to Pharaoh and tell him these words. Let my people go that they may worship me. Let my people go that they may worship me. As a matter of fact, let me give you a little history. 7 times in the book of Exodus, God tells Moses to say to Pharaoh, let my people go that they may worship me. If you have a King James Bible, it says this, let my people go that they may serve me. The NIV says, let my people go that they may worship me. Worship and serving God sometimes is used interchangeably. I wish I had time to read it, but if I read all 7 of them, we'll be thrown off today. But let me just show you where they are. Let me just show you. Put them up on the screen. The first one is in Exodus chapter 5, verse 1. What the Lord has done for me. Now, can I show you something else, Ian, that we don't talk about? We don't talk about? Go back to all the verses. They all say, let my people go that they may worship me in the wilderness. Here's my point. True worship don't start at church. I wish I had some people on this side that can remember a time when you wasn't in church, but you started worshiping God. Anybody ever been on a job and started worshiping God? Anybody ever been at home and started worshiping God? Anybody ever been driving down the street and started thinking about how good God's been to you? And before you knew it, one hand came off the wheel. Come on, not 2, 1. Watch them folks where 2 come off on 280. God desires to be worshipped. What's the first D? What's the first D? God desires. All right, let me give you the second D. The first one is the longest. Let me give you the second D. The first D is God what? Desires to be worshipped. Here's the second D. The Bible stresses that God demands to be worshipped. Listen. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the help. I'll take whatever help I can get today. I'll take whatever help I can get today. God demands to be. Is there a difference between a desire and a demand?
Okay, we're back from service. I am getting Macy, because she just woke up, to be honest. We left at like 11 and she was still sleeping, which we're at the end of vacation, so I'm not surprised that she was still sleeping while we were at church, and now we're back and she's awake. So I'm finishing up getting her breakfast. I have wipes. Yeah, no, I have more wipes in the bathroom. I do 2 wipes. Okay. All right, sorry. I don't even know why I come home and turn the camera on, because I'm doing like a million things once I get home, and it's just like it never fails. Like the most I do is wash my hands, and then everything else has to come later. If I have to use the restroom, if I have to, like, everything else comes later. I barely take my jacket off. I'm surprised my jacket is off now. Church service was really good today. It's so funny when things happen and you're like, out of the blue. Well, not out of the blue, because I don't think anything's a coincidence, but you know, my husband and I have been talking, and like we've been really in this situation of like trying to get our finances together. Like we just have these goals and it's just us by ourselves, so it gets so extremely hard. Like it gets so hard. So his cousin invited us to church. He was like, hey, just come to church with me. I'm going to church today, just come to church with me. And so we went. And then the word today, I think I caught a little bit of it, but it was just like, you know, just always worship God. And I do worship God. I thank him. Even I'm not even asking for anything. I just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm always thanking God, because I know for a fact it could be different, it could be worse. So I'm always worshiping and thanking God, and just being like, he is amazing, he is good. And then this service was also talking about like, give your worries, like don't be worrying. God always has an answer for you. So it was something that we both needed to hear. And like my husband like was like, I can feel him. Like we were right next to each other, but like we tapped each other and we was like, there's the word right there. Like that's what we need to hear. So it was amazing. We want to go next weekend. It's like the church's anniversary. So his cousin told us it was going to be really packed and it was going to be like a lot of people there. So just make sure we get there early enough. So we did get there early enough today and we got a seat. For some reason, the church was like fast. I'm used to being in church, especially younger, and when we go to my husband's side of the family, when we go to like a Nigerian church, it's like hours. Like it's so different and it's very much long. But this service is like only like an hour and 15 or hour and 30. It's not that long. So yeah, we want to go next week as well. So yeah, the pastor was funny. He was like relatable. It was just like, okay, like, you know, I don't know. It was really good. But I am purging my fridge because Thanksgiving is over. I barely have leftovers. So I just think now's the time to like throw away everything else. Garage door. Let's see what else can go because I have so much. This was chicken. It's gone now. And I went through my condiments real fast. I try to do this on like a weekly thing, go through my condiments, but I think everything's done. So now I just have to throw away this stuff, which I need another bag for. Okay. Let me make sure my freezer is good too. Yeah, my freezer, I threw away stuff already, so there's nothing in there. But this stuff I need to throw away. Oh, okay. Let me get some water. Let me get your water. Here. You never do, but you have to learn. How are you gonna learn if you don't go to school? All right, I was organizing my pantry as well. Bag number 2. It's right there. Look, it's right next to you, right there underneath. Look, right there. Yep. Silly. Okay, bag number 2 is going out. All right. I am going to find something to snack on and then relax in my bed. I want to take this makeup off, but like I really don't have the energy. I'm supposed to put my laundry up. I don't even have energy to put that up. Like I put Macy's laundry up, but my laundry is still in the bag. And it's been like 2-3 days now. I'm just tired. Like the weather is gloomy and rainy and cold and I just want to bundle up and watch TV. This is like low-key a lounge outfit. I'm about to lounge, so I'll be back. All right, guys, it's much later. I'm currently in the bed, chilling. I've been in the bed ever since I came home from church. I've been relaxing. As you can tell, I took off my makeup. I have been relaxing, watching vlogs, and having the Kardashians play in the background while journaling. I know, right? A lot of distractions, but I don't know, blame society because I cannot just do one. Like, I can't just sit here and just watch TV unless my husband and I watch like a really good movie. So I did some journaling. I always do a lot of journaling, but I have been feeling really heavy lately. It's just one of those feelings. It's so weird because it fluctuates from feeling heavy to feeling excited, feeling heavy to feeling excited. Like, I go back and forth. And I think it's because the new year is coming up. And for those who don't know, like, this year has been really hard for me, as I know as it has been hard for everyone else. For me, 2023 has hit me hard, like, spiritually and mentally. Like, this year was all about my mental health. It was all about, like, breaking my old self down and, like, going through this whole transition, which was really hard for me because it just had me go through a whole bunch. You guys know I started yoga, got myself into therapy, so that brought up a lot of traumatic experiences and things that I went through that I had to, like, basically talk about and go through again. God literally picked me up and sat me down and just, like, in like a timeout and, like, closed the door, and the door is locked, and, like, I have no way out. This was like my discerning year, that, if that makes sense. Like, I just had to sit with God, girl. Just sit there. I don't know. I am the type of person that is happy and gets excited about a new year, new leaf, new you. Like, I do get excited about, like, new. So I ended up journaling a 2024 letter to myself and, like, some things that I'm going to do. A lot of them are very personal, but I do have, like, a couple of things I want to share. I told myself that I was going to, like, pick 2 things that I was going to stick to as far as appearance. Let me tell you let me just explain. So the 2 things that I picked were wear earrings and, like, make sure your eyebrows are done. Light makeup look with no lashes and just mascara and stuff. Like, I'm loving that. Like, I can do that. But I at least want to make sure I have earrings on and eyebrows because that makes me feel, like, put together. I told myself for this year that I would stop dressing like a bum. Like, I'm in my house. I literally just put on, you know, a sweatshirt and some sweatpants. But prior to that, I had, like, an outfit on because I went to church. But also, I feel like in 2023, I kept that to myself. Like, I feel like I wore clothes this year. I wasn't in pajama pants and stuff. Like, I feel like I was out of my sweats and wearing actual clothes, even if it was to, like, go to yoga. I feel like I definitely stuck to that. When I look at my Instagram and I go through, like, my outfit highlights, I'm like, oh yeah, even my LTK shop, I'm like, okay, for 2023, I definitely put on some outfits. Like, I definitely was dressing. So I feel good about that. Like, I was actually wearing clothes. I was also sitting here and thinking about, like, the reason why I moved to Atlanta, because I feel like when you move to these, like, bigger cities, everyone has, like, a dream, right? Everyone has, like, a purpose of moving to a big city, like whether it's Houston, LA, New York, Atlanta. Like, it's some reason why you moved there. So I was thinking about, like, okay, you know, going back to why I moved here and putting my mindset in that type of era, because I had so much ambition. Like, when I moved here to Atlanta, I was so ambitious. Like, I was, like, so ambitious, and somehow I gotten used to feeling like, I don't know, I kind of, like, gave up on myself, I guess. Like, I kind of, like, what is that, I feel defeated. Like, somewhere down the line, I've gotten, like, defeated in a sense, and just was like, I don't grind anymore. I don't take pictures of myself. Like, I used to, like, literally every Wednesday put on some makeup, put on an outfit, take pictures, like clockwork. Like, I was so strict with myself, and that's when I actually grew my channel. I got monetized on YouTube. I was having a lot of, like, traffic to my Instagram. Like, I was just, like, really on top of it. And not to say I haven't been on top of it, on top of myself with, like, YouTube, but I feel like I've slacked everywhere else. Like, I don't have the ambition no more. And I don't know, I think I allowed myself to listen to other people and, like, watch TikToks on how they're like, oh, influencing is dead, blah, blah, blah. And I just feel like, let that get to me. Like, yes, things have changed, which things are going to change, whether you're an influencer, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're working as a doctor, lawyer. Like, things are going to change regardless. But that doesn't mean, like, I have to just be like, okay, well, I give up, you know? I don't know. These are just my thoughts. Like, I am no longer letting fear run anything in my life. I can't say that there are going to be times where I won't have fear or worry, but I want to have less of it. Like, I want it to be a smaller amount. I definitely don't want it to overcome anything else. I just wrote down all the things that I want to do, all the things I'm going to start doing. I have been through it bad this year. Like, I'm just excited to close out 2023 and all of its memories, and just start a new year. Next year gotta come with it, because this year was not it. This year was not it. But I also wanted to share with you guys my vision board, I guess, that I had. This is like an old one. I didn't make a new one yet, but this is like a old one, and I want to show you guys like what it looks like. Hold on. So let me zoom in. Basically, now the reason why it looks long like this is because of the format. This is for your iPhone screensaver. That's why it's like long. But I basically made a collage. Now I got these photos off of Pinterest. So obviously each one represents like whatever. Let me zoom in more. This one is like fitness, so like, you know, whether that looks like to you going to the gym, doing yoga, Pilates, whatever. Obviously money for health and wealth and abundance. Fruits for health. Townhouse, because like the plan is still to move. My dream kitchen, because this is what I would love. Keys to the new house. And this is just gratitude. I always try to show gratitude regardless of if I have any of these things. I always try to show gratitude. So it says, I am grateful for all the wonderful things that have happened in my life and look forward to many more. So that's just what I have on my screensaver. Or what I had on my screensaver. Like I said, I didn't make a new one yet. Well, I will make a new one for 2024 because I just want to do like everything fresh and new. That's what I've been doing this Sunday, just journaling. I feel like whenever I feel heavy, it's always good to like write. Normally I would read a book, but the book that I want to read, I do not have. And I finished the other one, so I can't wait to get it. I might get it tomorrow. That is it, you guys. That is all my rambling. That is the end of Vlogmas Day 2. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry if I close this vlog with like a bunch of just rah rah blah. I promise you we'll be going and moving on to like better events and doing more. I just wanted to get that off my chest tonight. I love you guys and I will see you in the next day of Vlogmas.